Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Sapphire. Hello, Jim. How you doing, my friend? Good evening, Purple. All right. Okay, so I was supposed to bake the female character in between streams, but I didn't. I didn't, in fact, do that, and instead remembered I needed to do it right before stream today. So she's in the oven right now. But she only needs about 30 minutes. So we're gonna work on the fella here. We're gonna start building the structure or the frame to the cloak. And big thanks to everybody that in between streams donated to our car fund situation. I appreciate it. We had a lot of people come in through that, so come in and do that during the break. So appreciate it. Thanks everybody. What size is this bust? Like measurements, or are you thinking scale? Let's see. Yeah, don't I have tape measure around here somewhere? Let me get something to measure with. Let's see here. From the top to from the ground to the head, we're looking at about just about almost 11 inches tall. So I think the head is like a, let's see, from the chin to the top of the head, it's about a 2.5 inch head. All right. Yeah, sure. So on this guy, he's got his like little cloak part that ends right there, and we need to have this kind of coming out and going this way. Well, hey, thanks, Jim. Glad you like the work, man. I think we can get the last steps done on the guy. A little bit of movement there, but that's okay. When we glue it into place, it'll be nice and tight, so. Let's grab a drill here. Got any smaller gauged wire? Let's see. That's kind of some thicker stuff. That's a little bit better. Let's see. It's about right. Should be more than enough lengthwise. Let me look at the reference. It's like a little bit below where the straps kind of cross over. So actually it's not even that long. It's like this much even. This should be plenty. All right, so we're gonna drill 2 holes. We're just doing the second kind of flap of cloth flap. So 1 hole here, 1 hole here. Then we kind of shape the wires, and then we can bridge the gap between with foil. So let me actually get the hot glue gun heated up because we'll need that. And we'll grab the one that actually works properly. Will molds be made? No, this is a one-off. Almost, well, all my work is one of a kind there, Jim. I don't do any production pieces. So the original will just be painted and it's all cured. Paint it up and then there you go. Okay. Got that heating up. Mute for this part. You will see the whole process on this one, Jim. Parts of it will be painted off stream because my wife will be painting those parts, but you'll see some of the painting. Sure. For sure. Hey, Anon Cheer, thank you very much for the biddies. I appreciate that. What's up there, LL? LLF? Okay, let's get this here. Let's see. That much right there. Give it a snip. Yep, she's right next to me. We started remodeling her whole space and just haven't gotten it finished yet, so that's why there hasn't been a doggo cam. She's crashed out in her bed right now. We had a nice long session out in the garden today, so I guess so. Hey, that's awesome, Horns. Wonderful. No problem. You can thank the missus. She's the one who puts the work in for those playlists. Hey, what's up, Colleen? Good evening. All right. Hey, what's up, Glad? Oh no, my headphones are doing that thing again. Yeah, it was beautiful weather today there, Goose. Wonderful. Grilled some delicious steaks. So I planted some more onions and finished redoing a fence line. There we go. Planted some potatoes. What did I do back there? Started setting up the dog trampling fences. The anti-dog trample fence. You plant any sort of area of dirt and it becomes the dog's new favorite hangout spot. So yeah. This bed of nice little tiny tender baby plants is nice and soft for my bum. Sadie's the one that's clever enough to do it for attention. Let's see, I need some foil. I need some tin foil next. You should tell. I do actually. Sadie has a little spot in the yard that's like her little bed spot she always lays in. And you know, every couple days I'll go in there with the pickaxe or a till fork and just like loosen it up, nice and comfortable, just for the princess. Hey, Pantarius, yeah, no problem. No problem. Always a pleasure to see what you got going. How was your stream there, Glad? What you working on? What's going on over in the Glad space these days? Yeah. It's funny because you're not wrong, because I bury my kitchen scraps there, Horns. So in their mind, there is actual buried treasure in the yard. Kept fighting the cats for 50% of the time. Oh, nice. Productive day then. I think by the time I get all my onions planted, I'll have planted 400 onions. I think that should be enough. I might have gone a little overboard, but my viewers don't want me to work, distract you all the time. Yeah. It is a delicate balance. Oh. They're entitled to distract. At least a little bit. Just want to bend the shape of this. Maybe this one kind of bends out a little bit. Yeah.
Hail, noble ally. Please accept these treasures as a gift for your unwavering service to the kingdom.
Mr. Piggy. Thank you so much for the tier 2 sub, man. 43 months of support. I appreciate that. Thanks for going above and beyond and keeping a roof over my head. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Let's see. Yes. Trying to find a balance, but you're not getting there yet. It happens. Just give it some time. How long have you been streaming Pantarius? Quite a while now at this point. Are you at the 5-year marker yet? I imagine. Somewhere in there. Let's see what we got for you here, Mr. Piggy. That one fought me a little bit. Oh, it's a tiny one. The heck? The tiniest scroll ever. Your magical abilities will grow with each challenge you face. There we go. Right on topic. Keep facing challenges, kiddos. This angle is not very smooth. just really hope this doesn't get in the way of... I should probably wait to lock this in until we have the other character here. Otherwise, her arm could be like right here for all we know. Nope, just bumping into it. 3 years. Ah, okay. All right. All right. Can't do anything else with that. We'll just leave it there for now. Will the other characters baked? Yeah, not bad. 3.5 years. It goes quick, man. The first 8 years goes pretty fast, I do say. Hey, I appreciate that, Mr. Piggy Piggy. Hey, thank you so much for your support, my friend. Yeah, we'll be all right. We will make do. But I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm definitely really thankful. We have really awesome neighbors that are, you know, neighbors on both sides of us offered to, you know, let us borrow the car if we need it to go get groceries and whatnot. So it's very, very good of them. We are very thankful. Of course, we don't want to overstay the welcome, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's pretty cool to see how many people have chipped in. Amazing community, I know. I totally agree. I'm a lucky guy. Yeah, yep. Yeah, thank you very much, Merrick. I saw you too. I saw you sneaking in there. A weird week for you, is it? Or work? Early summer. Yeah, right? It's definitely an early spring, that's for sure. Hey, man. Makes me wonder what the winter's gonna be like this year. Or, sorry, the summer. Could see it being really hot. I wonder.
Greetings, fellow adventurer. We've got everything you need to rest and refuel.
Let's see, ready? Hello. Let me try this, ready? Deity Sheus. Deity Sheus. I probably butcher your name. I remember you told me how to say this before, didn't you? Hey. I take a few times of learning before it's really stuck. Close enough. DD. Ah, yes, DD. That works. I like that. I like that. DD. Hey, thank you for the 4 months. I appreciate it. The D. Oh, D. Yeah, okay. Delicious. Delicious? Like that? Shis. Delicious. What's delicious mean? The dishes, huh? Do the dishes. Let's see what we got here for you. The greatest treasure in life cannot be bought or sold, but must be earned through love and sacrifice. Like doing the dishes. Thank you for the 4 months. Dankeschön. Do a couple little stray hairs down here. What kind of snacks he gives in his beard. The crawly ones. Beetle snacks. Eats the bugs. Oh, hey. Had a few anonymous entries come in for the car fund. Thank you very much, whoever you are. Appreciate it. Thank you very kindly. Hype. Onward and forward to victory. Yeah, you gotta really dig in there. You have to get in there. Make the space. It throws you off at first, but then once you start adding in the lines and cleaning it up, it really works. The best way, if it gets broken, like you have a strand that gets interrupted, is to tuck it in and, you know, make it look like it went in, like that strand went under, you know, under the surface. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just say, let's see here. Which one do I want to interrupt? Let's say I accidentally cut this one here. See, I mean, it's already kind of going in there. Yeah, make it just go inside, under the surface. Or you can make that little strand kind of, like it's a beard hair that ended short, kind of thing. Keep working it, keep tooling it. You'll figure it out. Alright, let's clean up this ear, and then we can get this in the oven. Painted rat. Hello. Thank you. Yeah, it's that, yeah, exactly. That contrast. They certainly play well together. We don't do we don't do religion here, just relationship. These are here. It's made out of metal. Speaking of rings, we should go over adding rings in the final lesson. That'd be a good addition. Alright. I'm happy with that. That'll go in the oven. Bake it, lock it in. Then the second ear, eyebrows, hair can probably all be done next. And then bake it again, and then we'll do the hat. Finally, the hat. When you were growing up, you were obsessed with anything claymation, but then again, everything seemed to be claymation back in the day. Even made its way into practical effects for movies. What were some of your favorite clay-based media growing up? Actually, you know what, it was probably when I think back on like things I was interested in and all that stuff was I was always interested in, like, obviously the you know, Never Ending Story, Dark Crystal, Labyrinth, those type of, I kind of group those all together, that style of practical effect kind of fantasy movies. But one thing I think about that I think really affected me without me realizing it was Todd McFarlane used to make action figure. I was always big into like monsters and monster toys and stuff. And Todd McFarlane made a series of, like a big continuing series of Spawn action figures, all kinds of different ones. And I was addicted to buying new ones of those when I was a kid. Anytime I got like birthday money or something like that, I was always trying to get more of them. And they were so detailed. All of them were hand sculpted and then obviously went through the, you know, production line, but it was that was definitely instilled that passion for detailed sculptures. So trying to think what else. Yeah, just generally liking. I used to go to something called SOFA every year, downtown Chicago. It was a sculptural objects functional art exhibit. And it's kind of like this collection of just like all kinds of sculptural art. And it was like a gallery showing that would happen. And I definitely was always really inspired by that when I'd go to that. But you know, I was a little bit more of like the fine art side. But there was some stuff kind of like this. I never really discovered like conventions though. I don't know. Just never discovered conventions until later in life. I've actually still haven't really gone to a big convention, so yeah, I don't think I've ever been to one. No. Not a single one. Mighty Max. Ever heard of the game Neverhood? I haven't. Unconventional, that's right. Yeah, I just never, I didn't even know those types of things were a thing. And then I just started my own art kind of path in an unconventional way here on Twitch. And just never really branched out. I kind of just think about it, I just kind of found a niche that was my thing, you know, sculpting and streaming. So it's not a very super common thing, so yeah, I'd certainly like to at some point, or like a Monster Palooza or something like that would be awesome. Someday. All right, let me get him in the oven. Let me go grab the other character, and we get back to work on our other piece. I'll be right back.
Listen closely, traveler, to what I say. Twitch Prime does not even cost a dime.
She's still very hot. Ooh. Hey, Terror Bites. Thank you very much for the Prime sub. I appreciate that. Oh. Haha, gotcha. Gotcha right where I want you. That's alright, Meowster. I don't mind seeing you more than once a month. I don't mind if you don't mind. Okay, good. Yeah, see, I'm glad we waited to do the cape, because this would be bumping into that. And it doesn't have quite the same flow as this one, so. Let's get this a rotate. Hey, thanks, Chuck. I saw a few more. Our notification. It stopped sending us the emails notifications for the GoFundMe. I don't know why. I was trying to figure it out, but thank you, folks that donated towards that. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's going quite well. Hope has been restored. Okay. Make something like this. Yeah, I appreciate the push there, Looper. I just, it's it. I'm always gonna have a knee-jerk reaction to not want to do stuff like that, because it's quite humbling to have to ask for help. So, but sometimes you just gotta. Something like that, I think, will be good. Right. A little glue here. Yeah, I like this. I like this one. It's just the one I always grab. It's usually widely available. Professional liquid, okay. Professionals only. Alright. Don't you dare buy this liquid here without being a professional. Or maybe if you buy this, you become a professional. Maybe that's how that works. Don't worry, guys, I'm a professional. See on my liquid bottle here, proudly displayed. Here's my credentials. While most people have a diploma, I have this. See? It says it right there. That didn't even happen. That barely happened. It was just a little bit close. Okay, where's that? Well, let's do the foil step. Hot glue foil step. Jonas. Hello, Jonas. Okay, now. The articulate reptile. Thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, everybody. Appreciate that. A bit of hot glue there. Make a hot glue sandwich. Oh. It's very hot. Yeah, appreciate it. How was your stream there, Reptile? Okay, let's give this a cut. Well, thanks for bringing yourself, Jonas. You came in the raid. Oh. Didn't even bring yourself, huh? Jeez, this Jonas guy is showing up in here. Trying to take credit. Well, thanks for, just thanks, Jonas. Thank you. Raid surfer. It's crazy how tough 2 sheets of foil become with a little bit of hot glue in between. So these are 2 characters from the game Banishers, Ghost of New Eden. It's a new game that just came out fairly recently. The makers of the game commissioned us to make this piece here for them. It's the 2 kind of main characters, 2 protagonists. All right, now hey, thank you, Anonymous, whoever other person chipping in on the GoFundMe. Thank you very much. Whoever you are, thank you. Hey, thanks. I think we'll be done. I think we'll be done with the sculpting either by the end of this week or probably more realistically like Tuesday or Wednesday or Tuesday of next week we'll be done with the sculpting. So, we're getting close. Grab the pasta machine and roll out some pieces here. We're going to sculpt the cloak. Do need to condition some. Condition a little bit of clay here. I don't know if I don't think mine came with any attachments. I think those are like a upgrade. I know what you're talking about. There's like the linguini attachment. Linguini. I like the soup. I did play Clay Fighter back in the day. I want to say I like playing the snowman guy the most. It was either that or that taffy guy. I think he was like made out of taffy or something. Stretchy taffy dude. Mm-hmm. Yeah, such a good what a way to deliver graphics beyond their time. I remember playing that back in the day and just being like, "Whoa, so cool. Looks so awesome." Did anyone ever get to see Earthbound walkthrough manual? I don't know if I ever played that one. Earthbound. Sounds cool though. Kind of changed your life as a kid. I missed the boat on that one. I don't think I ever played it. I remember that one. That's the one where you like, was it like you were as a fighting game, or wasn't there one that where it's like you have to like destroy as much of the city as you can in a certain amount of time? But it had similar kind of like blue and white gorilla character. Whoa, hey, big contributor coming in on the GoFundMe. Thank you very much. An anonymous. Thank you. If you're listening right now, thank you very, very much. It's very generous. I appreciate it. Rampage, yeah, I think so. I do remember Primal Rage, that was a fighting game. I remember that one in arcades, like arcade machines.
Greetings, fellow adventurer. We've got everything you need to rest and refuel.
Hey, Atomic Ben, welcome to the cnotbusch Kingdom. Thank you very, very much for joining us. You get a wisdom, my friend. Long-time lurker. Alright, well, this is for you. Some Wolfman clean, healthy hair. I'm sure it's your favorite. The road ahead may be long and winding, but you have the resilience to see it through. There you go. Wisdom for your journey, my friend. Thank you. Hey, what's up, promo? I am having a wonderful day. I know, right, Looper? It's nuts. Let me just make sure this is not getting in the way here. Looks like we're okay. Okay, now Looper, cnotbusch Kingdom team cheerleader. Alright, let's roll this through a little bit thinner of a setting, and then we'll make the back side of the cloak. This should go down just a little bit here. Alright, let's make sure. Still fits. Good. Apply clay glue. Alright. Nice base layer. I'll cut off the excess that's on the bottom at the end, though. For now, we just kind of fold it over. Okay. Hey. What's up, Northern? How you doing, my friend? Just matching up the wrinkles here. Hey, Mimetic. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate that. Thank you for the kind words. Hey, raid over on Kick. Welcome, Raiders. How you guys doing? How was your stream? Start blending in the seam line here. This transition. Hey, thank you. Bringing some lurker. Hey, we like lurkers. Lurkers are more than welcome here. How was your stream? What do you do? What do you do on your stream? Diago. I don't know how I haven't set that up with YouTube chat there, Diago. Let me help you. This song is Looper might already be on it. Aurora by James Hanning or Hannigan. James Hannigan. There we go. Oh, beat me. Nice. Looper taking a day off today just to be a full-time multi-chat moderator. It doesn't count as work because you're doing it willingly, right? Still work, and I appreciate it. Thank you, Looper. Name that sculpture. Samsonite. Yes. Tis Aurora. He made the hair more detailed. He would look like a Starbucks enjoyer. More detailed? Dang. It's hard to get into that Starbucks place. It's a high-class facility. I'll have a caramel macchiato with 100 pumps of caramel. Hold the water and the coffee and everything else. So you just want a cup of caramel? That'll do it. When you just drink black coffee, Starbucks is not very attractive. When you drink black coffee, you taste the coffee quite a bit. Theirs is not that great. No wonder they have to pump a bunch of sugars in there. That'll be $28.50. I'm gonna get my $5 worth. $5 to $6. Black coffee. Yeah, black coffee out of the fanciest coffee I'll have is a nice homemade cappuccino. No sugar. It's just coffee with I think she uses heavy whipping cream and maybe milk. I don't know. The missus makes an excellent cappuccino. It's the best one I've ever had. And we've tried literally every coffee shop around here, and it's the best. It's just the best. Looks like I started last week. Yeah. Yeah, I did. That's right. It's all blonde. I've actually been streaming and sculpting for 13 years now. Started streaming on Twitch. My sculpture journey about 13 years ago. And about 2 years of sculpting before I started streaming, so about 15 years pretty consistently. That does not include the sculpting experience I had when I was younger, though. In my schooling years, I had a couple phases of getting into sculpture. Six or 7 years old? No, I mean, the first time I got into sculpture, I was about 10 years old, and it was it was a phase, but a short-lived phase, and then I didn't really get into it again until high school, which is, like 15, 16 years old. And I really got into it then, quite a bit. But it was like using ceramic clay and stuff like that. But it wasn't until I was no longer in school and I needed something to kind of fill my extra time I had. That's when I really picked up the clay and pursued it with a different attitude, and never stopped after that point. So that streak has been the 15 years. I think when I was, let's see, how old was I? I think I was like 21 when I started, is that right? Yeah. Oh, wait. 20? Might have been 20. 20 or 21 years old when I started, this quest. That was your age. Mm-hmm. The humble beginnings. Had a little wooden corner desk in my ex-girlfriend's mom's basement. That was the beginning. The first armature was untwisted coat hangers. And the first wooden base was my Employee of the Month placard. And my first set of sculpting tools were common household items. That's how it all started. Sculpted of clay, then given the breath of life. Nice. Well, now, my pieces definitely stay inanimate. Thankfully. Have you had any issues with acrylic paint being very sticky after drying on cosplay? Some paints have a reaction with not just cosplay, just polymer clays in general. So whatever paint, what brand is it that you're using there? I usually don't run into this problem with acrylics, but you will run into this problem with enamel paints. Oh yeah, for sure. The ancient world was pretty into the sculpting. Oop. Too much. Master's touch. Yeah. Trying to think if I had problems with those. I have had issues with the, what's that brand called? Winsor Newtons, I think. Some of the artist acrylics definitely have an issue sometimes. Now, there's a couple different ways I've been able to remedy this problem. Oh, nice. CA glue on the way. So, hey, what's up, Syrup? So what you can try and do is stick it in front of, this is what I do is the first test. So what's happening is it's a reaction is happening, causing it to not want to like dry. It's like constantly reacting with the surface. So what you can do is stick it in front of a fan. Get a desk fan or something, and just leave it there for a couple days, and see if after a couple days, if it's hardening up, because the moving air can cause the reaction to kind of finish reacting and actually harden. And if that doesn't work, you could either strip the paint with like taking a piece of paper towel or using acetone. You could also try actually, and I've seen this work where you take isopropyl alcohol and you kind of mist it, you spray it onto the sculpture, and then, I mean, it's the same thing as the fan technically. It evaporates really quickly, so then it causes the surface to kind of dry. I've dealt with it before in the past by actually doing a varnish coat with like a spray can varnish coat to get it to kind of lock in and solidify. And then I've also used this method, but it's probably the last resort, which is you bake it in the oven again, and the heat will cause the reaction to stop or to finish. The problem with that is you're baking a finished piece again that's now got paint on it, and there could be weird reactions that go on, like there could be like color shifting or colors changing, or you just don't know kind of like how that paint will react. But typically acrylic paints can survive that temperature. So there's a couple of different things to try. I would say start with the fan. See if you can't just get it to give it some moving air, and see if that'll. And then what you're going to do is you're going to get rid of those paints and get something else. There's a starter kit we're going to be actually using for our tutorial class that Reaper Miniatures sells. I think it's like $35. It gives you pretty much all the colors you'll need to paint things. And those paints are really nice, and they're designed for Painting detailed sculptures. Good high pigmentation. They dry really strong. Or if you're really on a tight budget and you don't have a lot of extra money, get some of the folk art acrylics from, you know, Hobby Lobby or wherever. Brand called Folk Art. They won't react with the clay. Yeah, sure. No problem. I used to have this problem mostly with enamel paints. Took months to dry. Poor Clayton. And let this be a lesson for you as an artist when you are going to use new paints moving forward, or you know, always do tests. Get in the habit of doing test strips, or if you're really unsure, just take some cured clay, like scrap pieces, or just to make little test strips. And whenever you use any sort of new varnish or spray or anything that goes on the clay surface, just test it first and just make sure that it actually hardens, you know, because you just never know what's gonna react or not. So alright, 1 second. Let me go grab the piece that's in the oven out real quick. I'll be right back.
Listen closely, traveler, to
Hey.
what I say. Twitch Prime does not even cost a
Dang.
dime.
Thank you for the 2 months there, Kane. I appreciate that. Thank you for the support. I have not played any of the Diablos. I've tried here and there to get into that style of gameplay, and it just doesn't grab me. Doesn't get me. What I mean, I wanted to, because obviously the artwork and the theme and everything is like right in line with what I like. It's like that perspective, and I don't know, it's just weird. Some about it just doesn't work with me. You play Age of Empires whenever the boys want to play on the weekends? You guys all do co-op, or do you fight each other versus? That's not true. That's like just hack and slash and pick up loot the whole time. What are you talking about? I think it's just simply the perspective. It's just too far away. I need to be closer, more immersed into my character. Alright, turn the oven off so the gremlin guy can cool down in there, and keep working on this cloak here. You could yeah, exactly. And zoom in. Not ideal. This is a game where you can feel how it's trying to absorb your time. No, so this type of clay, it's a type of polymer clay. You only need a very low temperature in a normal kitchen oven for only about 30 minutes to actually harden it. And it doesn't shrink or crack or anything like that. And you can bake in multiple stages, so you know, like all this stuff has been cured. And you can just keep adding layers, you know. So it's much more user-friendly than the clay everyone's used to. Ceramic. Some FFs. What's that stand for? Oh, I see. Now it's actually too low to cook food. The temperature. I mean, usually you bake French fries at like 450, you know. 375, somewhere in there. This clay bakes at 275, which is really low temp. And I wouldn't recommend cooking food while baking your sculptures. Just do one at a time. Yeah, exactly. It really lets you get high level detail kind of all around the piece without messing up your other work. Same temp as Chavant soup. When I bake my Chavant in the oven or heat it up, I set the oven to like keep warm status. This seems to do the trick. It's not a hard question because the answer is I don't have one. And way too many pieces. Be too hard to pick any sort of favorite. I'd say there tends to be a little more favoritism towards my currently finished work because of the fact that you know, I feel like I'm constantly improving, so my latest work tends to be my best work. And you know, it's just fresh and new and always has that extra sparkle to it. How many? I have no idea. Been doing this full time now, so you know, 50 hours a week for 13 years. I wish I had kept a tally from the beginning, but I didn't. Thank you. Which piece do you despise the most? My earliest work. My earliest works. Working less despised as you get closer and closer to the current day. Yeah, Fulgor. Yes, his name's Fulgor. It is indeed Fulgor. There's always it's It's impossible to know everything, my friend. Don't be so hard on yourself. No. That's like someone asking to become a moderator. It's like the one way to ensure that you don't become the moderator is by asking to become one. You must humble yourself first to be exalted. For the humble shall be exalted, and the exalted shall be humbled. These are commission pieces. Correct. This is actually a commission piece by the game company that made this game. That's right. For you are worthy, Colleen. Hello, Megan. Good evening. It's Banishers, Ghost of New Eden. Hey, what's up, Maggie? Good evening. That's right. Yeah, no negative consequences for baking in layers, creating layers. Nothing to be sorry of. Oh, okay. Is that you over on Facebook there, Maggie? about ready to clean this up, and we can do the texture. Let's attach it. See how it's looking first. No. No, the temperature is too low to really affect the glass. You just, you would just, keep it in the oven, turn the oven off, let it cool down naturally. The only way cracking or anything would occur is if you, like, doused it underwater or something, but the temperature that the clay bakes at is 275 Fahrenheit or 135 Celsius. It's just too low to cause any of that stuff to happen. Not a problem. Right. Oh. The system is lagging. Okay. Let's try that again.
Hail, noble ally. Please accept these treasures as a gift for your unwavering service to the kingdom.
Alright, Looper, tier 2 sub. 56 months, thank you so much. Best place to hang your hat and pull up comfy chair, sub today. Thank you very much, Looper. Thanks for everything that you do. Thanks for all your support. We're so very happy to have you. Let's get you some wisdom here. Clone me juice. Value the silence between your dialogue, like peaceful moments between epic battles. That's so true. Be quick to listen, slow to speak. You'll find your tongue gets you in less trouble this way. Did you just tell her to? Yeah, I think so. It's wisdom, it really is. I mean, not the way you put it. And on that note, good night. Slams door. Hey, Looper. Hey, thank you so much. You have a good night. wisdom cuts deep like a knife. It is no respecter of persons. Okay. I think we can clean that up with the brush. Good. Hey, what's up, Bots 2 Beast? How you doing? Alright, let's use a clay glue here to smoothen this out. No, I needed to cut this. I sculpted it all together with a wire armature. And I needed to cut it here so I could remove the character to make it detachable. And I just couldn't get the cutters in good, so I had to cut a little window to be able to fit the cutters in there. Hey, awesome, Miss Mouse. Hey, I know how that can be. Trust me, I know how that can be. And no problem. Glad to have you with us. Use a coarse bristled brush here. Well, those are the that's when you have to say, okay, there needs to be a limitation as far as how many number of revisions, so just have to create rules when stuff like that happens. Live and learn kind of thing. If you attach a cost to revisions, then all of a sudden there's going to be a lot less revisions. What was once unacceptable has now become acceptable. Yeah. Hey, you know, sometimes at the end of the day, as long as you're a happy customer at the end, then there you go. Okay, so now let's kind of clean that glue off with alcohol, and then we'll do the actual. "15 years. It does seem like time is on fast forward lately, didn't it? Hey, Miss Mouse. It is my pleasure to be here to inspire my fellow humans. I had this theory that this texture might be easier to do if we do. Actually, you know what? No, it's not. Never mind. Just kidding. Humans rock. How tall am I? I'm a solid 5'11", 5'11". Last I checked anyways, it's been a long time. Maybe I've shrunk, maybe I've shrunk. In centimeters? Oh boy, what's that, 30 centimeters for a foot? Can't remember the conversion. I know, I'm gonna have to ask Google for that one. Well, do the best you can there, Miss Mouse. That's all you can do. No more, no less. Have to do the best with what you have. Well, Miss Emma, I agree. What a light in my life. In our lives, I should say. What am I doing? Who dat? I am sculpting. His name is Red. He's from the game Banishers. Ghost of New Eden. Alright, Miss Mouse. Have a good lurk. How's the flying part of the cape not bending when you draw the lines? I made a armature. There's a piece of wire here, and then there's tin foil with hot glue in between. It's a nice and sturdy surface. Kind of see it under there a little bit. Or... Yes. You must always make an armature. Decided to longboard to the grocery store. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. That's good. Do that like 20 more times and then you won't feel like you're gonna pass out. It's good. Groceries well earned. It's good, but you... In fact, because you feel this way, it says you should. This means you should do it more. Every Tuesday, Paul Shack is now going to longboard to the grocery store. From here on out. You got this, Paul. I believe in you. I don't know. What are you afraid of? A little bit. What are you afraid of? A little bit of discomfort? You can only benefit from it. You have nothing to lose and only everything to gain. All right, let's start with a smaller commitment. Ready? For 1 month, so that's 4 Tuesdays, you're gonna longboard to the grocery store. You can commit to that. And you have to do it. No weaseling your way out. It'd be different if it was a bike. Yeah, for sure. I wouldn't longboard. I would definitely use a bike. But you chose longboard. This is your own doing. I should do that and go on an epic bike trip to the grocery store too. I don't have a bike, but the missus does. I can always use hers. My bike got stolen. Thieves, they took it from us. They stole it from us. My precious. Technically, just regular donations. Since Twitch takes a cut out of bits. That's true. Yeah, definitely check out. We got a GoFundMe started for replacing a vehicle. Finally saved up some money to go get some new tires on my car and took it in, and the guy came back in and told me, well, you're not getting new tires today. I'm afraid your frame is cracked right on the rear axle. The car is a moving death trap. He didn't say exactly that, but pretty much implied it. So, went in for some maintenance, came out with an undrivable vehicle, so I'm not in a position to be able to get anything else going for who knows how long. So, I started a GoFundMe, so if anyone wants to help out with that, it'd be very much appreciated. You have my deepest gratitude. And thank you very much for everybody that's already chipped in on that. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Thank God thank God it didn't just break. Or the mechanic actually, telling me about it and not just taking my money for the tires. It was really awesome. Definitely be going back to that guy. It's these newer cars, man. They don't make the frames are just really thin compared to what they used to be. Some metal tubes. My neighbor next door has like a 25-year-old truck, super rusted on the bottom, but they built the frames like really solid back then, so a lot more that the rust has to penetrate through. But my car looks really clean on the outside, and there's like a little bit on one of the fenders of exterior rust. And when you look at it underneath, everything else was fine. It's just like this one particular spot. My brother thinks it just held water in that one spot, or the tire kicked up salt water just for some reason on that one spot. And there you go. There you go. That's all I needed. And the mechanic says he gets that particular model of car in a lot around that age that has the same problem, so could just be a flaw in the design. Yeah, we certainly do, Fat Peanut. And yes, I did very much. Yeah, I don't understand that either, Paul. I think they do some sort of a coating under there, but it's certainly not, it's definitely not tough enough. It'd probably have to be like it'd probably have to be, redone ever so often. They use some pretty nasty stuff though on the roads these days to combat the ice, so maybe there's no real way to stop it completely. Yeah, right. Yeah, this is not a problem that exists in parts of the world. They call it the Rust Belt where I live. That's exactly why. So we get just really heavy winters here, and they use salt and salt derivatives right on the roads. And that stuff's just like slushed up and caked onto the bottom of your car. I know. Yeah, out west. My old man Bob said he used to haul cars out from the Midwest out to the West and sold the engines and transmissions out there, and then he'd haul car bodies back from the West out to the Midwest to, you know, had like a little side business doing that. So you'd load up, you know, engine and transmissions from the Midwest, bring it out to the West where they sell for more. Grab those rust-free bodies and haul them back. Yeah, 'cause like my car, the engine and transmission and everything's really good, really in great condition. Everything's fine. Everything works. It's just this is a problem you can't really fix. I think to replace a frame on a car it costs like 10 grand. So about 2 grand to do a patch job with welding. That won't last for very long. Just not a nice problem to have, for sure. Isn't buying a used car expensive nowadays? It is more expensive, yes, definitely. Prices are up. Sadie. But, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. I don't suspect the prices will go down anytime soon. Yeah, maybe. Or she heard something. likely the case. Yeah. Oh, trust me, if I was still if I still was a single guy living my single life, I would probably just weld the frame and call it a day. But with the family in the car, it's not something I'm gonna risk. And it won't, you know, maybe 6 months. So maybe you get 6 more months out of it. It's a lot of work. It's not like something you can just do really quick. I did contemplate taking a bunch of steel stick, just smushing it around. We'll sculpt that frame up real brand new. No problem. Hit it up with the wire brush first, you know, get rid of the loose pieces and just cram a bunch of JB Weld in there. But the missus knows me too well and made me promise not to drive it again, so. And I said yes, I promise. She got me a checkmate. Knows my tactics. Did you scrap it? No, I still have it. I'm gonna post it on. I'm gonna post it on up for sale. Just, you know, let them know exactly what's wrong with it. There's people out there that will, you know, do exactly that, fix it up and try and use it for something, work car or something. Not yet, no. I'll try and sell it just to individual first, and then if that doesn't work, there's a place out in Davenport that buys just any car to part out and sell for parts, so. I figure with the, you know, everything else on the car being really good condition, can still, you know, get more than scrap for it. Not much more, but a little bit more. Last time I scrapped a car, it was like $300. I don't know what they're going for nowadays. That was a long time ago. It's probably worth more as parts, though, to be honest. Yeah, right. Yeah, I've junked cars before. Let's brush this. Need a small brush. I'll do the texture. This is isopropyl alcohol. Kind of dissolves the clay a little bit. By brushing it, we're kind of rounding off or lessening the harshness of the tool marks.
Well, I normally don't take coin from magic, but this is a special case.
Hey, 2,000 biddies, Dark Tainted. Thank you very much, man. Thank you. I sure do appreciate that there. Potion for you. Oh, and a raid. Hey, welcome, raiders. Zetrolls. Saying that right? Where did I get the messages in the bottle? Well, they are conjured. You have to use a conjuring wisdom spell. It's the only way. The wise wizards from the plane of wisdom. Hey. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Hope you had a great stream. Okay. Particular tool. There it is. Let me unplug this hot glue gun. Hmm. Yeah. Yes, I do. I certainly don't play as much as I used to, that's for sure. I'm like, nowadays I enjoy a good story-driven game, you know, something with a beginning and an end. Or, like, RTS, especially like the economy survival type, like Frostpunk. Or open world like Skyrim, yeah, of course I like stuff like that, but I don't know, I think I do have a harder time kind of getting into those. I've been kind of picking away at Baldur's Gate 3 really slowly, but I've become enslaved to the loot. It's slowly choking and killing the fun for me. I really need to. Hey, Kantar, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. I have this problem where I can't help it, but I have to pick up every single lootable object on the floor. Otherwise, I feel like I'm missing out on something. And it becomes quite a chore.
Hail, noble ally. Please accept these treasures as a gift for your unwavering service to the kingdom.
The Jagets, thank you for the 42 months there, Jagets. Let me get you some wisdom, my friend. The Jagets, thanks for sticking with me for so very long. Getting up there, Jagets. Usually don't stay till raids much anymore, but this is very impressive sculpture work. Yeah, just came in to say keep on the great work. Boiled egg mama. Hey, thank you. I appreciate the kind words. Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah. Love potion for you. Let's see what we got for you there, Jagets. Embrace your uniqueness and be proud of who you are. You have something special to offer the world. Very good. Very good indeed. We both played those. Or, yeah, we played those ones already. Great suggestions. You know, me and my wife did long distance for a long time, and one of our favorite games we played together during that time was Far Cry 5. It's an awesome co-op experience. couldn't really get much into the expansion for Far Cry 5, but the original game definitely was a fun one to play together. I wish there was more co-op, you know, free roam, story-driven games like that. Imagine like Skyrim, but co-op. That would be awesome. Just Skyrim, but with one extra player. They have Elder Scrolls Online. Yeah, but it's not the same. As soon as a game becomes an MMO, it changes. Because here's the thing. Those games are so fun because you go from like it has the hero arc of starting with nothing and being very weak and going from that to being able to just destroy towns, you know, whole towns, unstoppable, unquenchable power, you know. That's what makes those games so much fun. As soon as you make a game massive online multiplayer, well, now it has to be, everyone has to be balanced. So, no more OP. You're just a scruffy scrub the whole way through. Elden Ring is co-op. Yeah, there's no way she's gonna play Elden Ring. Too hardcore. I mean, she might. It's true. We like, if we can get like a good story driven kind of like point and click adventure game, well, we like sitting next to each other and playing one of those together, you know, like on the same screen kind of thing. Like Detroit Become Human. I think we even played through that one like twice or 3 times even, doing all the different kind of ways to go. And what was that? What was that one? There was a couple other ones we did that with. Speaking of ESO, have you seen Mike May art recently? I actually haven't, now that you mention it. I have not. I know he's like a concept artist for them, right? I did play It Takes Two. But that one and the other one that is made by them, I didn't play with the missus. I actually played it with Sir Jinx. And oh my goodness, I laughed so hard. I never laughed so hard in my life. Like that game. That was a good time. Cheater. One game we played a lot during long distance together was Rocket League. We played a lot of Rocket League. Can anyone guess what kind of car I drove in Rocket League? Let's see if somebody can guess this. I remember that Jinx playthrough. Yeah, it was so much fun. It was the scene where I had to control the raft and not get it destroyed. The cheapest one, no. Well, actually, that's kind of true. It's the big like van. The Merc. Yep, that's right. What else did we play? Human Fall Flat. That was a pretty good one. Rounded. I don't know if I've seen that one. Oh, I have seen that one. I've not played it, but I have seen it. Do you guys like co-op platformers? Nah, not really. I'm not a big platformer guy. She might. I think she's more willing to play platformers than me. I'd give it a chance, probably. You know, I actually don't like playing games that have gardening in them now. Once you kind of know real gardening, I easily get like agitated or de-immersed whenever there's like something in the garden logic that doesn't actually add up. Like I used to like playing Stardew Valley, and then I started with gardening, actual gardening, and then like killed all the fun for games like Stardew Valley. Unravel 2. I think we tried playing that one. Overcooked. Yeah, we tried playing that one too. God, there was this one. I don't have my Steam open. It would take an hour to open. It was like Route something. It was like a story. It wasn't co-op. It was a single player game, but it was the same kind of idea. Like all your decisions matter and it changes the outcome. God, what was that one called? Let's see. Oh, I've played that one. Oh, I fell into that black hole. Kingdom Come Deliverance. I didn't even get close to touching the main storyline. Route 96. Road 96, that's what it's called. Look into that one if you've never. You guys probably haven't heard of it before, but it's actually a really good one. It's like I don't know. There's just so many different variations to how the story can play out. Road 96. We sat down together and played through that one like a million different runs. Super fun. Let the wife play it while I watch. Oh boy, yeah, the combat would get her. I was actually pretty good at the combat because I have like over 1,000 hours of chivalry gameplay under my belt. So anytime there's a melee combat game, I tend to do pretty well. It's like, you ever played Jalopy? Me and my younger brother were reminiscing about, me and him did that. We sat together and played Jalopy. That's a fun game. It's like a road trip kind of game. You have to keep your car like maintained, and you're trying to get to a big destination. You have to like balance your money and try to get gas, and it's fun. Really fun. He was showing me there's a bunch of that kind of sparked a whole genre of this kind of like road trip type of style game. He was showing me a bunch of them when he was over here. I should definitely take a look at some of those. Those kind of games, man, I really enjoy that kind of stuff. It's not trying to waste your time. You know, there's an ultimate grand purpose or ending, that you're going for. Yeah, now I want to play some. I want to get into some sort of an adventure. To save it for the weekend. Pacific Drive. I think that was the one. I think that was one of the ones he showed me that were kind of like Jalopy. Dang, gaming is like food. When you start talking about it, like gets you hungry. The missus binged Hogwarts when it first came out. She tried getting back into it, but couldn't do it. Maybe with the new expansion. Yeah. Alright, now let's trim the excess. Get this cooking. Hey, thanks, Mingest. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. Okay, so tomorrow, start off, we can do two things. We can sculpt the bicep part of her arm. Let's put it together, see how we're looking here. Then we can sculpt the underside of the cloak here. And it's just small stuff after that. Okay, hold on. Barely are. Yeah, so after his cloak is done, the only thing left to do on him is he's got some stray hairs, you know, kind of coming off of the corners, kind of blowing across his face in the wind. That's the last step on him. And then for her, she has, after her biceps done, it's just some little detailed buttons right here. Necklace, bracelets, and for, again, her hair. She has these long braids coming off from here. Have to have some sort of armature. And then after that, it's just sculpting the base. So bring them together with the nice base. Cool. It's nice, man, seeing it come together. We're almost there, folks. It's like the home stretch. Okay, everybody. Hey, thank you all for joining me. Massive thank you to everybody who's chipped in for helping me get some new wheels. I really appreciate that. Exclamation point car if you want to learn more about that and chip in as well. Thank you, everybody. Seriously, feels good to have a have backup. You know what I mean? In this chaotic life we live. So thank you. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get some rest, and I will be back tomorrow morning, bright and early, 7 a.m. And we'll continue. Carry on. Find somebody to raid, and I'm gonna get out of here. Let's see who is on tonight that we can raid. Oh, hey. You know, we haven't raided Kirk Shannon in a long time. Let's go raid Kirk Shannon. An artiste, an illustrator. A long time fella. D. Kirk. Alright, everybody. Till next time, my friends. Bye-bye.